Perhaps many people don't realise that bees are as important to horticulture and agriculture as is water. No water, no crops. No bees, no crops. It's as simple as that. The pressure on farmers is to get enough beehives when they need them to pollinate their crops. And we only have to go back to when we were in the midst of the drought, when the bee numbers were falling off because of the drought 10, 15 years ago, and we started to see real problems then. And we felt that not only in pollination capacity, but even in things like honey supply. It's the bees that gather the pollen, of course, and it's the bees that actually fertilise and set the fruit, so that all the different trees and plants and bushes and the ones that require it, which is 2/3 of our agricultural production, relies on bees. The likes of your citrus, your avocados, your berries. There are so many things that require bees for pollination that they're just so critical to our food supply. Australian honey is very good honey. It's the imported honey, predominantly from China, that's coming in, and that's the stuff that's not pure honey, but it's being sold to consumers as pure honey. And that's the stuff that's doing the damage to the beekeeping industry as far as their pricing, as their earnings and their viability and sustainability as an industry. If the beekeepers aren't able to compete on a level playing field, if they're competing against a product that's not really honey, that's been either blended or cut or diluted in some other way with corn syrups and several other means of dilution, well, of course, it makes it very difficult for them to be viable. Not only the exact numbers, but I think you're looking at something like about a 25% decline in beekeepers over the past 5 to 10 years, which is massive considering our plantings are going up by more than that amount year on, over that same period. So we can see that we're heading to a real watershed point where we're just not going to be able to pollinate crops.